All right, writing equations. So we're going to focus on writing an equation and solving an equation based off a real-world word problem. So let's take a look at number 1. So Carter had $14 in his bank account before putting in his birthday earnings. He now has $98. How much money did he earn at his birthday? So the first thing we want to do is we want to define the variable. So this is the part we do not know. So we do not know what he earned for his birthday. Okay, that's what we don't know. So we can say B equals birthday money. Okay? Then we're going to set up the equation. So let's take a look. He had $14 in his bank account before putting in his birthday earnings. He now has 98. So we already know what he has. So that means he has his birthday earnings plus what he already had, which is $14. That's going to equal $98. So that's the equation. So birthday money plus whatever he had, he already had, is going to equal $98. So that's going to be my equation. So B plus 14 equals 98. And then we're going to go ahead and find the solution. So I'm going to draw my line through the equation, or the equal sign. And since I'm adding 14 to the variable, I'm going to subtract 14 from each side. Minus 14. And then he's going to earn 98 minus 14 is going to give me $84. Okay, so he's going to earn $84. So B equals 84 for his birthday. And if I check that, I can always check that, and I can add, well, 14 plus 84, does that give me 98? Yes, it does, okay? So we want to write the solution in a sentence. So we can say that Carter earned $84 for his birthday. Okay? So there's one word problem that we wrote an equation for and solved. Let's look at number 2. Larson spent $78 on 3 pairs of sandals for the summer. If each pair of sandals costs the same amount, write an equation that represents the situation and solve to find the cost of 1 pair of sandals. So first of all, let's define our variable. So variable we do not know. We want to know the cost of 1 pair of sandals. That's what we need to find out. So we can put C or S, whatever you want to, as your variable, you got to define it. Well, let's just say S is cost of 1 pair of sandals, okay? Cost of 1 pair of sandals is S. Now let's look at our equation. He spent $78 on 3 pairs of sandals. Okay, so he bought 3 pairs and they were going to be $78. I want to know each pair. So if I set it up as 3 times S, I would get $78. So 3 sandals times the cost of each sandal will give me $78. So that's my equation. I'm multiplying by 3 for each cost of the sandal. And then I'm going to solve. So before I'm solving the equation, my equation is 3S equals 78. And then I'm going to solve. So since I'm multiplying 3 on each side, I'm going to divide by 3. And then I'm going to get S equals 3 into 78 real quick. If I don't have a calculator. So that would be $26. So S is $26. So then we want to put it into a sentence. So we can say each pair of sandals cost $26. Okay. So we did 2 problems so far, so let's look at number 3. It says Pamela earns $18 for vacuuming and dusting her house. She spends $4 on lunch and $9 on a new address. Write and solve an equation to show how much money she has left. So we need to figure out how much she has left. That's what we do not know. So let's define our variable. Let's call it M for money. Money left. Money that she has left. Okay? So we know that she's going to earn $18. So that's her total. Okay? She's going to spend it on 4. She's going to spend $4 on lunch and $9 on new dress. So we would write 4 plus 9. Okay? Plus what she has left. That's going to give me my total, what she started with. Okay? So that's my equation, is 4 plus 9 plus M equals 18, okay? And then what I'm going to do is I can do 4 plus 9, so that's going to be 13. And then I can solve, okay? You could really write this equation as 13 plus M equals 18 if you wanted to, because that's a simplified equation. You could write it as M plus 13 or 13 plus M equals 18. Okay? What am I going to do on both sides of the equation is that since this is a positive 13 and plus I'm adding 13, I'm going to subtract 13 on both sides. So 18 minus 13 is going to be 5. And that's M equals 5. And she's going to have, we can say Pamela has $5 left. Okay. And then number 4. Number 4 says Thomas had a bag of gumdrops that he divided equally among his 4 friends. If each friend receives 56 gumdrops, how many gumdrops did he start with? Okay, so we need to find the variable. And we want to know how many gumdrops he started with. So let's just say G equals the number of gumdrops he's going to start with. Then we're going to come up with the equation. He has a bag of gumdrops that divided. So divided is my key word, equally among his 4 friends. Then each friend's going to get 56. So we're going to take the amount he started with, which is G, we do not know, and we're going to divide it by 4. And when I divide that by 4, I'm going to get 56 for each person. Okay? So our equation is G divided by 4 equals 56. Okay? And then I'm going to solve it. Since I'm dividing by 4, I'm going to multiply by 4 on both sides to solve it. Okay? So real quick, without a calculator, 56 times 4. He's going to start off 224 gumdrops. Okay? So we're going to put this in is we can say that Thomas started with 224 gumdrops. Okay? So that is number 4. Now on the back of this document, or these notes, okay, if you look on the back, we do have 4 more to do, okay? So I would like to see if you can try these on your own. See if you can do these, and then we're going to go over these in class, but see if you can do these on your own and see what you can come up with. So there's only 5, 6, 7, and 8. Even if you just do one and understand one of them, that's fine. But see if you can try to write the equation for each word problem and then solve it. All right, and like I said, we're going to go over this in class. All right, so again, make sure you have the front side at least filled in.